So it's Clive Rocksinger here. Well, we've got two of them going at the same time. Unbelievable. I bought this thing from Bilby well, it was in Sydney originally, and the girl I spoke to, his name's Dodd. I used to know a bloke named Dodd when I saw him breaking clutch, but he was in his 20s, he'd probably be 55 now. She's a lovely girl, woman, very helpful, and she said at the time when I bought this, she said, I told her what I wanted to do. I said I want to make parts for well, actually I told a 3D model, but that was a bit conservative. I'm trying to build a model that's Terran Fireblade, but she said, oh look, this is perfect for what I need. And the reason it's perfect is because with automotive stuff you've always got a left and a right and a front and a rear. So what this does is, this is a 4-hour print job, it's knocking both out at the same time. And you can actually do it in different colours. So this is a real time saver. And it's running beautifully. I expect there to be all sorts of problems, and you've got to play up and you've got to set it. And no, not a problem in the world. Everything that Bilby said that this thing was going to do, it does it, and it's been no drama. The only thing is I've worn the mat out, and it's got a hole in it there. I hope that doesn't hurt it. And I believe they gave me one when I bought this. I think it's just a stick-on mat. One thing I found there too, I hadn't been heating the bed, so that was an interesting one that I did this time. I don't know whether I put bed on when I put it in the slicer. It's got 40 degrees, so I don't know whether the bed comes on automatically or not. As far as my filament's concerned, this seems to be working really cool. Don't know whether you can see it down here. I'll get out of the way so you can get the light down there. There's my filament down there, and I keep it in a bar fridge. And have a look at all there'd be well, a couple of $100 worth of filament boxes there. I've really been putting this thing through its paces, but I keep my filament in a bar fridge. And where is that? I've got it down there. And it's working really good because it's basically in a vacuum. When you shut a fridge, that's why when you open it, it goes, you know, it's got a suction to it. So that's working extremely well. I bought myself a new mop from Coles, and it's got a little spray thing on it, and you only just damp the floor, and so I can whiz over this. Now the floor, I don't know why the floor always gets so dirty here. I'm tracking mud in from outside. See ladies' homes and they're all beautiful. I don't know what they spend every day mopping. I can't be bothered. I just haven't got time to do that. Bought myself a brand new broom. That's really good, that when you have to lean over. It's very, very handy, that. Saves me a lot of time. Bit of spaghetti here at the back of my computer. But yeah, bought this from Bilby, and originally in Sydney off a girl named Dodd, lady named Dodd. And man, this thing has just been fantastic. I'm just about wearing it out. But I'm making up this transition. I'm making these journals for the gearbox. And it turns out that gearbox is actually useful. I didn't think it would be worth anything. I thought it was just a model. And I realised it's got two ratios. And you can get something like 8:1 out of it. And I could actually use that as a base for a milling machine. So that's a very interesting. And what I'm going to do is when I make the gears up, I'm going to punch the slots in the gears. I've got to work out a table, and I can get the indexing plate made up, custom made locally on a CNC lathe. And I'm going to make my own gears up out of aluminium, and actually start knocking these little transmissions out. And so their reduces or increased speed. So with these milling machines, you need to get up to a really high RPM. And so yeah, there's a way I can do that. So, but yeah, I've got this thing running on 2 extruders at the moment. Not a problem in the world. Yeah, looks at her purring like a little kitten. No problem at all. Very, very pleased. Anyway, Clive Rocksinger over and out.